there guys, how's it going? So I'm here today to show you guys another collection of mine. I just recently uploaded the long-awaited Funko Pop collection video. You guys can go check that out. That's up live on the channel right now. So I'm here to do another collection video. It's kind of similar to that, but this is a Disney Infinity collection. If you guys don't know what Disney Infinity is, it was a Xbox, PlayStation based game back in like 2013 and 2014 and 15. It was like a Toys to Life game. So what you do is you had like actual characters that you would have to purchase, or some of them already came with the game. You would purchase these characters and then they would be playable in the game, whether it be through the story mode or the just the toy box mode, which is kind of like a creative type of mode. So you would purchase these and you could use them in the game. So that's what Disney Infinity is, and this has been one of my more favorite video games. I don't play a whole lot of video games, but this one has been a lot of fun to play, and even when I'm not playing the game, they're still cool characters to have, and you know, very nice to display in my movie room. So without further ado, we're going to get started, and I'm going to show you my Disney Infinity collection. So Disney Infinity released 3 games over the course of 3 years. The first one being Disney Infinity, and then the second one being Disney Infinity 2.0, which had a bigger emphasis on Marvel characters, and then Disney Infinity 3.0 with a bigger emphasis on the Star Wars characters. So I'm going to first show you the Disney Infinity 1.0 stuff, and then we'll transition over to Disney Infinity 2.0 and 3.0. So this is the Disney Infinity 1.0 game that I have. It was for the Wii. I didn't have an Xbox or a PlayStation back then. I believe this was released in 2013, so that's really cool. And then I have all but 3 of the Disney Infinity 1.0 characters. I'm missing the 2 Lone Ranger figures, as well as Anna from Frozen. But besides that, I have all of the Disney Infinity 1.0 characters. And the first collection that they have of that is Toy Story. So the first one we have of that is Jessie. And then we also have Buzz Lightyear. And then I showed this to you earlier, but we do have Woody. And this one is just by itself. That is Sorcerer's Apprentice, Mickey Mouse. Very nice. And then next up is the Cars lineup. First one we have is Lightning McQueen. And then we have Mater. We also have Francesco Bernoulli. And lastly, Holly Shiftwell. And then we have 2 of the Disney princesses here. The first one we have is Rapunzel from Tangled. And then we also have Elsa from Frozen. Another character just by itself is Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And then from Wreck-It Ralph, we have Wreck-It Ralph and also Vanellope. From Pirates of the Caribbean, we have Captain Jack Sparrow. This is one of the characters that came with the game when I first got it. And then we also have Hector Barbosa and Davy Jones. And then from Monsters University, we have Sully. We also have Mike Wazowski and Randall Boggs. And then lastly, we have 5 Incredibles figures. First one we have is Mr. Incredible. This was also one of the characters that came with the game when I first got it. And we also have Mrs. Incredible. And then we have the 2 siblings, Dash and Violet. And the villain of that film, we have Syndrome. So those are all the 1.0 figures I have. There is a story mode with this game as well. A few of them already came with the game, but there were a few others that you could purchase just by itself. And so the first one we have, these are the story modes for Monsters University, The Incredibles, and Pirates of the Caribbean. So I had those 3, and then I also have 2 of them by itself. First one we have is Cars, and then we also have Toy Story. I've played through all of these, and it was truly a lot of fun. And then lastly, with the 1.0 stuff, we have all the power discs right here. These are like special abilities and extra vehicles and weapons you could use with the toy box mode of the game. So not the story modes, but the toy box mode. You could use these, you could get nice little backgrounds and abilities and things like that. I'm not going to name them all, but I'll insert a picture right here. You can see all the little icons and kind of see what you get with the toy box mode from these power discs. Now on to Disney Infinity 2.0. Here's the game that I have of that. I got that on the Xbox One. I haven't played through a lot of it because I don't have many characters and I only have 1 of the story mode things, but it's been fun to play with a few of these characters that I'm about to show you. So I only have 6 2.0 characters, and I believe there's like nearly 30 characters, so I don't have them all. I don't plan on getting them all because some of them are very, very expensive. and hard to find. So I just have 6 for now. First one we have is Merida from Brave. It's very nice. And then we also have Aladdin, which I like this a lot as well. And then we also have Stitch, which I just recently got this one, and this is a very nice figure. I've loved playing with this character in the toy box mode. And then Disney Infinity 2.0 had an emphasis on Marvel characters, and I only have 3 of them from the 2.0 lineup, and they're basically the 3 main Avengers. So the first one we have is Thor, and then we've got Iron Man, and lastly we have Captain America. So those are all the 2.0 characters that I have, and they released 3 of the story modes that you could get, and I only have one of them. That is the Avengers story mode. The other 2 story modes that you could get were Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man, but those ones are hard to find, so I just have the basic Avengers story mode. I haven't played through this yet. I plan on doing that soon, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. And then I don't have any 2.0 power discs, but I do have all 4 of the Toy Box games. These are just like mini games you could play within the Toy Box mode. This first one is Escape from Asgard, I believe, or Battle for Asgard. I don't entirely remember what that name was. And then this one is Escape from the Kiln. I don't exactly remember this one either, but there's that. This one is like Brave's Wilderness Adventure or something like that. Again, I don't entirely remember the name of this. And then the last one we have is Stitch's Tropical Rescue. So like with these 2, you could play with Merida for this game, and then you could also play with Stitch for this game, and they're kind of, like I said, little mini games within the Toy Box mode. So that's it for Disney Infinity 2.0. Like I said, I don't have much from that game, but I do have quite a bit for 3.0. So this is the game that I have of that. And this one had a bigger emphasis on Star Wars. So this was the game where they released all the Star Wars figures, the story modes, things like that. So they released characters from the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy, the sequel trilogy, even the Rebels TV show. And then they also just released a bunch of other characters for like Pixar films, and then also just regular Disney characters as well. So with the Star Wars prequel lineup, the first 2 I have is Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano. These came with the game when I first got it. And then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda. And then the last one from the prequel lineup is Darth Maul, which this one is pretty freaking awesome. And then I do have one character from the Rebels lineup, that is Zeb. The other Rebels characters they have is Kanan, Ezra, and Sabine. Those are pretty hard to find nowadays, but this is the only one that I have. And then they released 4 from the sequel trilogy. So the first one we have is Rey, and then we also have Poe Dameron. We also have Finn, as well as Kylo Ren. And then they released 6 from the original trilogy. The first one we have is Luke Skywalker, along with Princess Leia. We also have Han Solo and Chewbacca. And we also have Boba Fett and Darth Vader, which I like these 2 a lot. And then moving on from Star Wars, I do have one 3.0 Marvel character, and that is Ultron. And actually these final 5 are from Pixar films, which, if you know me, I really like Pixar, so I really like these figures especially. First one we have is Spot from The Good Dinosaur. And then we also have Joy and Anger from Inside Out. I just recently got these from eBay, and needless to say, they're pretty awesome characters. And then the final 2 figures I have are Nemo and Dory, which I like these 2 a lot. And then they released 5 story modes that you could get for 3.0, and I actually have them all, which I think is really cool. So the first one we have is Twilight of the Republic. This is set during the prequel era of Star Wars. And then I forget the name of this one, but this is this takes place during the original trilogy era, so you would play with Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia with the story mode. And then we also have the Force Awakens story mode, which this one is pretty hard. Not sure why, maybe I should go back and play it, but glad to have this one. And then this one is the Inside Out story mode. I just recently got this along with the 2 Inside Out characters, so I haven't played through this story mode yet, but I'm very much looking forward to doing that. And then the last one we have is Finding Nemo story mode. I've played through a good portion of this, and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to finishing that up. And then they released a few like Toy Box expansion games. I believe that's what they called them. I don't think they just called them Toy Box games like they did in 2.0. I believe these are expansion games. So this one is called Toy Box Takeover. I haven't actually played this yet, so I don't entirely know what this does or what game this is, but I know they released another one called Speedway, and then they released like a Marvel Battlegrounds that's like a Battle Royale type of mode, but I have this one. And then these are also all the 3.0 power discs that I have. I'm not going to name them all, but here's a picture of all the ones I have for 3.0. Like I said, these are used in the toy box. You can get special abilities and vehicles and designs for your toy box world. And some of these power discs are a lot of fun to use in the toy box mode. So there you have it. That is my Disney Infinity collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know not many people play this game or still care about it, but I definitely have a lot of fun playing this game, and hopefully you enjoyed seeing all the characters that I have and all the different story modes I have for this game. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. You can follow me on social media. I am on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. All the links for those can be found in the description of this video. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you guys next time.